Good afternoon and welcome to the Sebree Church of Christ Midweek Lesson for July 26, 2023. Thank you for joining us, and I want to talk today about God's pathway to goodness. You know, God rewards all of us who obey Him, but our blessings may be different. If you have your Bibles, open them to Psalms chapter 25, Psalms 25, verses 4 through 15, and follow with me as I read. Make me know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me, for you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day. Remember, O Lord, your compassion and your loving kindness, but they have been from of old. Do not remember the sins of my youth or my transgressions, according to your loving kindness. Remember me for your goodness' sake, O Lord. Good and upright is the Lord, therefore he instructs sinners in the way. He leads the humble in justice, and he teaches the humble his way. All the paths of the Lord are loving kindness and truth to those who keep his covenant and his testimonies. For your name's sake, O Lord, pardon my iniquity, for it is great. Who is the man who fears the Lord? He will instruct him in the way that he chooses. His soul will abide in prosperity, and his descendants will inherit the land. The secret of the Lord is for those who fear him, and he will make them known his covenant. My eyes are continually toward the Lord, for he will pluck my feet out of the net. You know, the Lord, he showers his goodness on all, but our ability to perceive it is limited. To experience the fullness of his kindness, we must honor him by choosing submission and obedience. The Father, he has a plan for his children, but because no two people are alike, each path will look different. What may be best for one person may not be good for another. Comparison of God's ways will lead only to discouragement and misjudgment. We have neither the wisdom nor the eternal perspective to understand why God leads some people down paths of pain and hardship, but we do know that he is always good. We know that the Lord is always good. Every step, every single step on God's pathway represents a choice to follow him. By looking around at others' lives instead of fixing our eyes on Jesus, we may start thinking we're missing out on something really good. Or if we leave the Lord's course to follow a path that looks better, we forfeit his good blessings and discover, as Adam and Eve did, that any other way leads to loss. Take time periodically to ask yourself, am I on the path the Lord has chosen for me? Or have I taken a detour to follow another direction that looks good? To build our own course and ignore the goodness and the abundance of God's pathway, brethren, it's foolishness. To build our own course and ignore the goodness and the abundance of God's pathways is foolishness. He alone knows the way that we should take. The Lord alone knows the way that we should take. Brethren, something to really think about for the rest of the week, and for us to stay on the path that God has chosen for us. And that requires that we keep our focus on Him and not go our own way, but to follow His covenants, follow His commands, and cling to Him always. Again, just something to think about for the rest of the week, and we appreciate so much your tuning in and listening to our lessons, and please share them with your friends and neighbors and loved ones, and help us to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, we would love to have you come visit us at the Sebree Church of Christ. We begin Bible study at 9:30 a.m. every Sunday morning, and we have worship service that follows at 10:30 a.m. every Sunday morning. Please come and be with us if you possibly can. You'd be our honored guest, and we'd love to have you there. And as always, if you think that there's something that the Sebree Church of Christ can do for you, if we possibly can, we would love to do that. So you can give us a call at 270-823-2335. And we thank you again so much for tuning in. I hope and pray that you have a great rest of the week, and may God bless you.